Its point is in the middle of the tree. It says 2 feet. Oh, this is an interesting tree, isn't it? You're within 7 feet.
What does it sit?
Probably around here, but you can climb it. You see how high you can climb?
Very high. I don't see the geocache on the way. That means it's very small. Help, 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 help. No, nothing. I'm slipping. Oh, I got it. Don't go back down. I can see everything from up here. I gotta look over this branch. Woo! I don't think I can do it. What if I fell? I would cry.
We're at Compton Hill Reservoir Park after a geocache. In actual fact, I tried to get this one about 2 years ago. So let's see if we can make the find this time. There we have the reservoir above the tree line. I do believe the geocache is in one of these trees, so we may have to do some tree climbing. And this looks a familiar spot. The question remains, how far do we have to climb up this thing? Having checked out some clues, I do believe this one is on the center part, on the trunk of the tree. So let's take a look. One thing I didn't bargain for was the fact that this tree is giving off a lot of sap, and I really should have worn some gloves. As you can see, I'm quite a ways up in the tree. Got to keep looking. Well, I'm pretty high up in the tree, and I've looked all around the central trunk, and I just cannot seem to locate it. I think what I'm going to do is go down and really have a look around from the base. Well, this is late evening. Like I said, the sun is going down. I'll take a water break. And just check it out from down below on terra firma. Well, I went even higher this time, and still no luck. As you can see, even with the sun going down, that was still hard work climbing up and down and up and down that tree. It looks like I'm going to have to pay another visit. Well, this is my third trip to the reservoir, the Compton Reservoir Park, and the geocache is somewhere up in that tree. And the chat I had with a geocacher who had found this, and he's given me some clues, and I think I'll have another climb and see what we can find. Well, I checked the logs and also some of the pictures that were taken. And then I also checked my correspondence with a geocacher who's found it, and he's pointing me into a different tree situation. So let's see if we can make the find. Well, that was easier than climbing a tree. Well, what can I say? I'm back here at Compton Hill Reservoir. My first visit here was in April of 2020. I was unsuccessful, and I've been back on several occasions since then. So let's see if we can make the find today. Well, we're back in the tree again. Going to take a look up there. One of the reasons why I haven't been at this one so often is in November I broke my wrist, and it's just about repaired now. I think I'll be able to do some climbing with it. Please don't tell the wife. Well, I've climbed almost 40 feet up the tree, and I decided to come down and have a look at some of the messages and emails I'd sent out to different people who had discovered it. One person says it's 15 feet up, so I'm going to have to look lower down. And another person says look towards the reservoir, so I'm going to look from this side of the tree. Well, I'm looking towards the reservoir at the center of the trunk, and I'm not seeing anything. I'm going to have to go around a few times before I discover. Ooh, don't like where that branch has gone. So we're here at Compton Hill Reservoir Park, and we're here for 3 reasons. Number 1, I want to find a cache. Number 2, I've been here several times before and failed to find that cache. And number 3, I'm retiring to Kentucky at the end of June, and I want to put a smiley on this cache before I leave St. Louis, Frankfort, Kentucky. So why don't you join me? So as we approach ground zero, I brought a secret weapon with me today.
Just being supportive.
So we're approaching ground zero. This is the tree that I've climbed many times before. I actually contacted somebody who had made the discovery, and they gave me a couple of hints that may help me out today. So let's see if we can make this find. Like I said before, I've been to this location several times. The individual who sent me some clues said it was a well-worn path, so there's the well-worn path. And I've been up and down this tree on many occasions. It's at times almost to the top, which is about 30 feet up the tree. Activate secret weapon. Okay, I'm going to join you.
Not a good idea.
Somebody's not happy with climbing the tree. Oh, they're sending the paramedics before they fall out of the tree.
Would you just be careful, please?
I'm thinking, because it's green, so it's blending in very nicely. So I'm thinking it probably is not close to the tree trunk, and if it's hanging, it's not going to be on one of these bare branches. So I'm thinking it's going to be in all these pine cones. Oh, there it is. It's way up there.
Okay.
Oh, you're up off the ground now, Claire. Can you see it?
No. Oh! Oh, wow, yes. Wow. Just wow. I'm not that supportive.
Who's going to make the climb?
I don't know about this, Norman.
This is a bit tight, yeah. I got my climbing shoes on.
I'm so relieved.
Okay, here we go.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No, come back down. Alright, don't, but you could have gone the other side of that branch.
Trying to.
I was seeing going up. Gosh.
Got my hands on it. It's a bison tube. Camouflage, so it blends in very well up there. Oh, I dropped it.
Oh gosh. Dropped what? Oh, time's the charm. Okay. I got you. I don't even know where you are.
Oh gosh.
I'm thrown into the sun, Norman.
You really
I
want me
can't
to
see.
fall out this tree, don't you? Oh, got it. Good catch.
All right.
Okay. You still being supportive down there?
Yes, yes, yes.
It's quite high up. I can see why it was given a rating of 4, because it's up on this branch on its own, and you've got to do some grip climbing to make the find. And it's tucked away nicely. 3 or 4 times I've been after this one. Made many a climb in this tree. Went up, way up in there, and I just missed it. And luckily, I'll slowly go to the ground right now.
Okay, you're making me so nervous, Norman. Yeah.
Coming
on.
down, hopefully, slowly. Oh,
Gosh.
oh, just bang me on the head. Ta-da! Now for my next tree. Goodbye, tree. It was good knowing you. Well, that was a tough cache. It's probably going to be our last cache here in St. Louis, so that was a good way to end it. Avenging one that I've been out 3 or 4 times to get. Made that tree climb, and I do appreciate your supporting me in this.
You're welcome, but I think that might be the last tree I'm climbing.
And so at the Compton Reservoir, we've made that find that cache, and it just happens to be my registered
6,000!
Yay! Let's drink to that.
Yeah.